The end of the Second World War meant the fall of the fascist regime in Italy. As we said in the previous section, the country was, at that time, a monarchy. In 1946, the king, Vittorio Emanuele III, abdicated in favor of his son Umberto II. All citizens voted in a referendum to decide whether to be a republic or continue to be a monarchy. This was also the first time when women were allowed to vote. 54% of citizens voted in favor of the republic, and Umberto II was forced to leave the country. This is why Umberto is also called the May King, since his reign lasted only 1 month.
Together with the referendum that gave birth to the Republic, citizens also voted to elect the Constituent Assembly, whose task was to write the Constitution of the Italian Republic. Among the 556 representatives, only 21 were women. Nevertheless, given that this was the first time in which women were allowed to actively participate in the democratic process, that was considered a big improvement.
Within the Constituent Assembly, the Christian Democrats obtained more than 1/3 of the total seats. Nevertheless, all political views were represented. Indeed, socialists, communists, liberals all had their representatives. In its 170 sessions, the drafter of the Constitution debated on the form of the Italian state and its constitutional founding principles. In December 1947, the Constitution was signed, and on the 1st of January 1948, it entered into force.
The Italian Constitution, which is a rigid constitution, created a parliamentary system of government with 2 elected houses, the Chamber of Deputies and the Senate. In the first part of the Constitution, individuals' fundamental rights are stated and therefore guaranteed against abuses. The Constitution designed the architecture of the Italian legal system, identifying how powers are distributed among different institutions. All powers, legislative, executive, and judicial, are organized, are protected, and function according to the provision contained in the Constitution. The Constitutional Court was established with the power of judicial review and, as we will see in the following weeks, the Court is the guardian of the Constitution.
For many years, some of the constitutional provisions were not immediately implemented. For example, the Constitutional Court was able to operate only in 1955, so 7 years after the Constitution entered into force. Also, the regional system, although provided in the second part of the Constitution, was concretely created only in the 70s, when the Parliament finally enacted the necessary law to elect the regional assemblies and the regional presidents. Now that you know the origin of the Italian Constitution, perhaps you can think about the origin of your own Constitution. Try also to reflect on why this document is so important for a democratic state.